morning everyone, welcome back to the vlogs. It is Thursday morning, Thursday the 14th of March. I can't believe how quickly these first 2 weeks of March have gone. Before we know it, we're going to be in full spring, summer. It's going to be great, I can't wait. Oh no, it's just started to rain. I'm heading into London today for an appointment with Dr. Ahmed, the aesthetics doctor. You guys probably remember him from my vlogs before. I did say in a vlog a couple of weeks ago that I rearranged my appointment with him, and I've rearranged it for today. So I'm off to London to go and see him. I'm not entirely sure what we're going to do. I did consider perhaps having a little bit of filler put back in my chin because I had some in there a little while ago, but also I'm wondering maybe a little bit of Botox. Excuse my eyebrow movement there. I'm just going to speak to him, have a little bit of a catch up with him. I want him to check out my tear trough as well, just see how that's settled, and yeah, just see if he thinks I need anything. He also does fab skincare as well, so we're just going to have a little bit of a catch up really. It's more of a catch up than a proper appointment, but I thought I'd make this vlog a little bit of like a self-care kind of vlog. I bought some fab new bits to do my hair with, so let me grab them and I'll talk you through them. So in one of my recent vlogs I tried some new heatless curls, kind of. There were two little sausage shaped things that I used on my hair. Go back and watch the vlog if you don't know what I'm talking about, but I took them out in the vlog and the first result was quite good, but I've used them a few times since and I'm just not getting the curls to, number one, stay in my hair, and secondly, to form properly around kind of my face. The bottom half of my hair is quite nice and curly, but the top half just no. I've been struggling with my Dyson as well recently. I think because my hair is in such good condition and it's so fine that it just isn't holding a curl. I think my hair is just too heavy, it's too smooth, it's got kind of no texture to it, so my curls are just dropping out really quite badly, way worse than they ever used to before. So I did a little bit of an Amazon order. I picked up some new things to help, so I'm going to try out this in this video. This is a new heatless curler set that I thought I'd try, and this is one that you wrap around your head a bit differently. So it's kind of like, it's a big long tube and you just put it like this and then wrap the hair around. So I might try that tonight. I'm gonna give this one a go, see if it holds the curl or creates a nicer curl around my face. I'll leave this link down below, and then I also picked up some rollers to test out with my Dyson. They came with clips, and these are all different sized rollers, so it's a big old pack, but some big ones and some smaller ones to obviously create smaller curls. So at some point I'm going to give these a try as well, probably not in this vlog, but I am going to film a new kind of hairstyling video at some point over the next week or so. So I'm going to try them out. If they work well, then I'm going to give them a try. I also got these clips. I saw someone recommend them to use with the rollers to keep the hair in place rather than these ones, because sometimes these ones can leave dents. I'm hoping that these products will help. I'm looking forward to trying them out, so we'll see how they go. Heatless curler will be in this vlog, so I'm going to try that out with you guys and see if it gives me a good curl. I've seen them work fantastically on other people, but everyone's got different hair types, haven't they? So we'll see. Also, I've got a beautiful new jumper on today. I'm going to show you my outfit in the mirror. So this is from Pretty Lavish, and I love it. Such a gorgeous jumper. It's a really nice charcoal grey colour. It's got a collar, and then it's got one of these like double zips, so it zips at the top and at the bottom as well, and I've just got like a plain white basic on underneath. But I just thought this was so cute, and I think it's going to be one of these things that I always reach for. So easy to wear. Can wear it with leggings. I've obviously just got it on with my black jeans today. These are from Reserved. And then my plain original Sambas to go with the jumper, and then I think I'm going to pop my trench coat on today. But yeah, it does look like it started to rain, which is annoying because I wanted to walk to the train station and from the train station today, so I might just take my umbrella and brave it. So this is the trench on. To complete the look, I've just given it a quick steam, even though it doesn't look like I have. So comfortable and casual. from my visit to Dr. Ahmed, I had a few different treatments today. So I had Botox in my forehead, kind of on my frown lines and here. He just said it was a good idea to kind of prevent my wrinkles getting any worse. So I went for it, my first Botox session. I am 28 years old, so I am going to be 30 at the end of next year. So I thought I'm just gonna go for it and see how I find the results. We definitely didn't need any more top-ups in my tear trough. That is my favourite ever treatment that I've ever had done, and I absolutely love it. But we did do a little bit here to kind of even out my jaw, kind of make my chin and my jaw a bit more seamless, which I think is a little bit more flattering around here, and to also kind of not diminish my smile lines, because I do quite like them, but just kind of get rid of the creasing that I had here, because it was kind of gathering when I would wear foundation and it just wasn't too pretty. So that's all we did today. I know that these kind of treatments aren't for everyone, but it's just a few little tweaks here and there, and Dr. Ahmed always does a fantastic natural job. I mean, when I come home, my boyfriend and my mum always say, you don't look any different, I can't tell the difference. So in my eyes, that's a good thing. But I'm gonna take my jeans off now and probably put my pyjama bottoms on, I think, and get nice and cozy. I'm gonna keep this jumper on though, because I absolutely love it. I'm obsessed with it. And then I'm gonna catch up with you guys a bit later in the week for some more kind of skincare, self-care, hair bits and pieces, because that is what this vlog is gonna be all about. So it is now Thursday. It's quite a bit later. No, it's not Thursday. What am I going on about? It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday today, Tuesday the 19th of March. It's the end of the day, hence the pyjamas and dressing gown, and I am getting myself, not ready for bed, but I am getting myself unready. And I'm going to put in my heatless curlers with you as promised. I did do my hair earlier today. You can see it's still got a bit of a bounce in it, but I clipped it up because I knew I was going to be doing this tonight, so I thought it doesn't matter if the curls come out, but I'm so desperate to show you guys this, and I will finish the vlog by showing you the results in the morning as well, because I'm so happy with them. Well, I was the last time I used it. I know it can be a little bit temperamental, it just depends how you get the little sausage sitting on top of your head. Just going to prep my hair with this hairspray, my favourite hairspray, although it always makes me sneeze, so I can feel one coming on. I've literally just parted my hair down the middle, and I'm just getting the big long old sausage. I'm going to put it evenly in the centre of my head, and then I'm just going to clip it right in the middle here. And I'm going to start with this side. Just grab this front piece of hair. I'd like to take quite small strands because A, it keeps this tighter on my head, and B, it gives tighter curls, which means they're probably going to stay in for longer. First port of call is I take the hair kind of in an upwards direction around the silk sausage. I don't know what else to call it. What would you call this? I'm just going to keep calling it a sausage. Then grabbing another piece of hair as we wrap around. So it's kind of like a French braid, kind of not. But as you can see, I'm just taking very small pieces of hair and joining them with this original strand as they wrap around. So keep this nice and tight to my head. The tighter the better. I did, the last time I used this, feel like it was a bit loose in the morning and I wanted to leave it in for a bit longer, so I just redid it quickly and it didn't seem to affect it. It was absolutely fine, so I'm sure you can do that if you need to. I just literally got this from Amazon. It was, I think, like £7, which when you compare it to the price of the Dyson Airwrap is a no-brainer. I have a Airwrap tutorial either coming or it might already be up of how I have been doing my hair recently with the Airwrap, and it has definitely stayed in for longer and there has been a noted improvement on the staying power of the curls. But I'm for anything that is quicker and easier and of course healthier, because although the Dyson Airwrap doesn't really generate too much heat, this generates zero heat, so it is definitely better for you. I used a different heatless curler you may remember in another vlog with the kind of little bonnets that sat on top of my head, and I did like that, but it just didn't give as good a curl as this gives. So I'm just wrapping the bottom part around. This I find quite tricky because my hair tends to kind of spike out here, so I find it hard to secure, but I'm going to take the scrunchie and see if I can just nab all of that bottom bit in tightly, and there we go. Time to do the other side. I'm going to remove the clip now. It's kind of held in place, so should be fine. And yeah, just repeat on the other side. If you don't fancy buying a heatless curler from Amazon or from wherever, then you can use a dressing gown tie, something like this. It does the same thing apparently. I haven't tried it, but I've seen other people do it, and with socks as well I've seen people do it. So all you need is something like that and a couple of scrunchies, and apparently the result is very similar. I actually couldn't do it with my dressing gown tie because it's fully attached to the dressing gown, so there was no way for me to attempt that. You do look like a little bit of a crazy person with this on your head. It reminds me of when I used to do gymnastics and I used to have my hair in French braids, and the lady that used to do it for me, I remember used to pull my hair so tight, it used to make my eyes water. I was so young, I think I was probably about 10 or 11, maybe even younger, and I remember being like in the queue to have my hair done and thinking, I really don't want to go next because she's going to pull so hard on my hair and I'm going to cry, and yeah, it was awful. I'm trying to be a little bit more gentler with myself than she was. I mean, when she did it, there was never a stray hair. Everything was completely glued down to my scalp. I actually went for my dog walk the other morning with this still in. No shame at all, but I just wasn't ready to take it out at 6:30 in the morning, so I thought I'm just going to leave it in and everyone will have to deal with it. I did get one guy toot a horn at me, actually, so that obviously went down well. Next one, secured. So it is about 5:30 now when I'm putting this in. I just like to do it as early as possible, really. I don't have anything else to do today, so I thought I may as well just get it going. And I'm going to do my evening skincare as well in a minute, just so I am ready to hop straight into bed later. Ta-da! I do look funny like this, don't I? Oh well. Yeah, so I am going to do my skincare now. I might as well, whilst I'm in the bathroom and whilst I'm getting ready. So, I thought I'd talk you guys through it, as this is a little bit of a self-care vlog. Obviously, starting off with my absolute favourite, the Elemis cleansing balm. Just going to put on first my little armbands to stop the water running down my arms. But yeah, a little bit of Elemis Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm. You guys will know, if you've watched my videos before, how much I love this product. This is probably about my 4th one of these, maybe. It's just my favourite makeup remover. It's a really smooth consistency. It's almost like butter. And I just rub it into my face and it just melts the makeup off. Didn't make me break out either the first time I used it, which is great. A lot of things do give me a little breakout and I'm trying them and getting my skin used to them, but this didn't. It smells incredible as well. It literally smells like a spa. It's quite pricey, but it does last a very long time, and there's always like a Look Fantastic discount code that you can get to get a little bit of money off. I don't have one at the moment, unfortunately, but I'm sure there will be an influencer that does, that you could use. Just being super gentle around the eye area. I always double cleanse, so I don't worry too much about the makeup that's left on my face. I don't want to rub too hard, so we'll get that off with the second cleanse. Just got a little bit of warm water on my fingertips, and I'm just going to go over the balm with that. And you'll see it kind of doesn't lather, but it creates a little bit of a more watery consistency, a bit more kind of soapy-like rather than balm-like. And then once I've rinsed that off my hands, I'm just going to grab my face halo. Where is that? To get a new one. Love these. These are my favourite pads to use for cleansing. Sometimes I'll use a flannel or a muslin cloth, but face halos are a lifesaver, especially for travelling as well. So just gonna gently wipe my face and remove most of that makeup. Still got a little bit of bruising here, I think you can see from my Botox, but it takes 2 weeks to settle and it's only been not even 1 week yet. But look at my forehead when I lift my brows. There's still some lines here, but nothing here, which is crazy. I'll insert a video, I think, of me lifting my brows literally just before I got to my appointment. I'm so happy with that improvement already. Very exciting. So most of my makeup is off around my face, but there's still a bit of mascara and I just want to make sure that everything is gone. So I'm going to use a second cleanser. I'm going to use the Cerave Hydrating Foaming Oil Cleanser. Just one little pump of this. I've got wet hands, so it's going to lather quite nicely on my face, but I'll just go all over with this and then very gently rub my eyelashes and all the mascara will come straight off. Yeah, we've got the panda look. Honestly, what do I look like with this thing in my hair, my mascara down my face, my yellow armbands on? What a state. Anyway, just gonna do the same again with my face halo, very gently all around. Got a event tomorrow night that I'm going to in London, which is going to be very exciting. It's at a beautiful restaurant, the restaurant I went to for my birthday actually, the 22, which you might remember if you watched Vlogmas. But I am incredibly nervous. I don't know anyone that's going, I don't think anyway. And I think they're all creators that are a lot bigger than I am and probably all very friendly with each other. So I am quite nervous. I always get a bit nervous before these kind of things, but even more so when I'm going on my own, I don't know anyone. I'm hoping that I'm okay. I'm sure I will be. I've got a lovely dress to wear. It's a formal event, it's a beautiful restaurant, and I'm sure everybody will be super friendly, but I am quite an introverted person and I do get nervous doing stuff like this. I was really inclined to just politely decline this invitation and not go because I was nervous, but I pushed myself, I've agreed to it, and we're going. There's no getting away from that, so I'm sure it'll be fine. I'll let you guys know how it all goes. I'm not going to be vlogging it just because it doesn't really fit into this vlog. So that is my face all clean. I'm going to start with some eye cream now. I'm going to use the Soho Skin eye cream, which I was gifted a few weeks ago and I absolutely love it. I love it because it's got one of these metal applicators, so it's very soothing on the eye, but it's also very gentle as well. So just very gently under the eye, and this applicator really pushes the product into the skin as well without having to like pull on it, which is fantastic because sometimes when I watch back these videos of me doing my skincare, I don't feel like I'm being aggressive with the skin on my face and around my eye in particular, but it looks like I am. So anything that helps me avoid that is fantastic. So just dragging that very gently all under my eye, and I like to do a little bit on the lid as well because we want to keep the skin on the lid hydrated also. And for anything that's not properly rubbed in, I'll just give it a little dab with my ring finger, but it's so nice having like that cold applicator. I love it. I'm then going to go in with my Caudalie Vino Perfect serum. I adore this. It's done wonders for my skin. Again, a pricey product, but if you are into your skincare, definitely worth a try. I love Caudalie products. So just going to gently massage this in all over. Another new product that I have been trying over the last couple of months, I think I got this just before Christmas, is the Tacha Dewy Skin Cream. And I was given this by Space NK and I'd never tried it before. I'd seen people post about this little purple pot and I was so intrigued by it. So I've been trying it out for the last, I would say about 3 months, and my goodness, this has totally lived up to the hype. I am so impressed with it. The consistency is beautiful. It glides onto the skin so easily. It really does leave my skin feeling super hydrated. Hasn't broken me out. It's really brightening as well. I use it both day and night, not every day and night, but I have used it both for daytime and for evening skincare, and it's just such a lovely product. Again, expensive, but if you are into your skincare and you want to treat yourself or you want to treat someone else, it's a lovely, lovely gift, and the packaging is just gorgeous. It comes with this little device as well where you can take out the product and put it on your skin, but I always just use my fingers because it's only me using this pot. So I am then going to use my Ren Evercalm Overnight Recovery Balm, and I love this product. Again, I've been using it for a couple of months now, and I've just found that in the colder weather my skin has been really, really dry, and I've needed something to considerably boost the moisture. I've used a lot of like hyaluronic acid or dewy skin creams, like that Tacha cream is an amazing moisturiser, but it's not given me copious amounts of moisture that I felt like my skin needed. So I've been using this recovery balm in the evenings. I'm just going to mix a little bit of my Tan Luxe face drops in there just so I'm nice and bronzed for tomorrow. But yeah, this recovery balm has worked wonders. It is so good. It feels kind of like a face mask when you put it on. It feels like something that you should be washing off because it's so hydrating, but I just thoroughly enjoy using it because I put it on in the evenings around this time. Usually I do my skincare around 5-6 o'clock, and then I will wake up in the morning and my skin will still feel hydrated, and I'll still be able to feel this product on my skin, not in like a gross way. I know some of you might hear that and think, that's gross, but you can still feel like the oiliness and the dewiness in your skin 12 hours later. So I do love this. You can even see, like, look at that shine on my face now. It's been so rejuvenating for my skin this time of year. So I've loved using that beautiful little pot of goodness. Just taking those tan drops down my neck as well, so we don't have any lines. I always just take them kind of over my ears and around the back of my neck, just to fully even everything out. And then whilst I remember, wash my hands, because I can't tell you how many times I've forgotten to wash my hands after doing that, and boy, do those tan drops stain. I feel like because it's been so long since I did a proper skincare routine, I've got so many new things to share with you guys. So another of those new things is this lash serum from Lash. This is the essential serum, and girls, do not sleep on lash serums. I kind of blew it off for so long, thought I'm not going to remember to do that. Does it really work? I heard some weird thing about how it dissolves the fat in your eyelids to make your lashes look longer. This one doesn't do that, by the way. But my goodness, the growth in my lashes, I mean, you can't really see too well, and I don't even know, stupidly, if I've got a before picture, but I used to bang on all the time, didn't I, about how I had short lashes and they didn't grow, and I just always used to say, I remember in my makeup videos, about how my lashes were short, so I never really used to bother that much with a good mascara or anything. Now my lashes are such a good length. I mean, they're still not massively long, but you can actually see them on my eyelids, and you didn't used to be able to even notice them before. So I'll see if I can find some kind of before picture for you guys. Hopefully I can. If not, just trust me when I say my lashes have grown. I think I've probably been using this for about, I'll say, 5 months. So you have to be consistent with it. You have to use it every day. I use this every night as part of my skincare, and yeah, it does work. I'm sure there are some cheaper options as well out there, but that's the one I've been using and it's worked very well for me. I've also used the UK Lash one. Sorry, I forgot to say, I did use that for a couple of months when I first started, and then I lost it. So then I got this one, but the UK Lash one I did notice a good difference with as well. Just putting on some of my Amoravizza lip balm, best lip balm ever. You know, I was saying before about how with the Evercalm Overnight Recovery Balm, my face still is dewy and glossy in the morning. Lips are still hydrated in the morning when I've used this the night before. Such a good lip balm, absolutely love it. So then before bed, I'll obviously clean my teeth and put my retainer and stuff in. Ew, gross. But I tend to just give myself another little dose of lip balm, and then I will use my hydrating mist. I'll either use this Caudalie one or I'll use my Amore's Queen of Hungary mist. I'm just going to give myself a quick spritz now, it can't hurt. But I just like to go to bed with hydrated skin because obviously I've already done my skincare by the time I go to bed, but I just feel like when I do it now, like it's something that's done out the way, like I don't have to worry about it later. I know that I'm in the mindset now to do the full skincare routine, whereas if I leave it until just before I go to bed at like 9:30, 10 o'clock, I may be too tired and I may miss things out, so I always like to get it done now. Good morning guys, it is Wednesday the 20th of March. It's actually, I think, the first official day of spring today. So the days are officially gonna start being longer than the nights, which is very exciting, I can't wait. Obviously slept in my Heatless curls. They've become a bit loose at the top, but that is to be expected, I think. I might have to just touch up this top bit here because I went out for my walk this morning and it did start to rain a bit, so I think this bit has probably got a bit like frizzy, but that is what the Olaplex oil is for, so hopefully I'll be able to kind of smooth it down and tame that frizz a little bit. But I'm going to take it out now. I normally sleep on my side, so this is a little bit uncomfy, but I just try to sleep on my back, and then once I'm off, it's fine, it's not too much of a big deal, you get used to it. Pull out these scrunchies first, and then I'm literally just going to lift this straight out. I'm going to use my wide tooth comb and just very gently brush out these curls, but I mean you can already see, look at that. I put them in at, what time did I put them in last night? It's about 5:30, 6 o'clock I think, I can't even remember now. And it is 9:30 now, so let's say 16 hours they've been in. So they have been in a long time. I'd normally leave them for about 12 hours. So they've had a chance to really settle in. But look at this. Nice lot of like volume at the front as well, which I think is quite nice. They're not perfect, but a good lot of bounce, and that is going to save me so much time. Because in order to get my air wrap curls to stay in, I've had to use rollers, so time consuming. Whereas this, basically no time at all. Look at that. I mean, this side, yeah, definitely needs a little bit of something. I have to just go over that or put a roller in it. But I mean, what a transformation. Absolutely amazing. So I'm just going to go in with a little bit of my Olaplex oil to calm down some of the frizz. And this does stay in pretty much all day, to be honest. It obviously drops out a little bit, but the curls and the bounce are pretty long lasting considering no heat was used, but I think you do have to leave them in for quite a long period of time. But look at that bounce. Very happy with those. Definitely do prefer this heatless curling method to the other one with the little bonnets. I just think this creates a nicer wave for me around my face. But I will probably give the other ones another go just to see. But I think I'm going to end this vlog here. I just wanted to make sure you guys saw the finished result of these. I'm going to get on with my filming day today. Thank you so much for watching this little self-care vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll link all the products and everything that I used in the description box for you. If you did enjoy this video, it would be fantastic if you could give it a like. And if you're new to my channel, I would absolutely love it if you could hit the subscribe button as well. And I will see you all very soon in my next video. Bye.